Our next guest is one quarter of the biggest girl band on the scene.
Yeah, Little Mix have sold over 50 million records, have just released their 25th single and are about to turn the tables on talent shows and become judges themselves.
Very exciting stuff. But before we chat to Jesy Nelson, let's be indulgent and take a look at some of my favourites, well, our favourites, Little Mix biggest hits.
Favourite song?
Hit after hit. Do you know what? I love the new one.
Do you?
I do. And there's not even a video yet. Normally I wait for a music video.
Oh, power.
And yeah.
Yeah.
The power, yeah. My
Always
kids
put
are
on such a
big
great
Little
show
Mix
and
fans.
came back to X Factor as well. Delighted to say Jessy's with us now. Morning, Jesy!
Morning, Jesy.
How are you doing?
I'm good.
Can we first off start with the new single? Because Holiday, oh my goodness
OMG.
me. An instant smash. I only saw like a little bit on Instagram and I was like, oh, this is good, this is good, this is a little bit of me. And we all pretty much need a holiday right now, so we're getting that from you ladies. Tell us a little bit about making this single.
So we wrote this song about a year ago, and it was kind of when we didn't know if we were going to do another album or if we were just going to release singles. So we just did like a writing camp, we wrote loads of singles, and then this one kind of took a back seat. And then this year, when we were in lockdown, we were like, do you know what? Britain needs cheering up.
Yes.
There's people that can't go on holiday, so let's just release this and hopefully, you know, lift people's spirits a bit.
It's working.
Jesy, how's filming the video without the girls and social distancing?
Do you know what, Dermot? It was so weird. Like, from the minute I got to the studio, like, everyone had to have their temperatures checked. There was people in these bodysuits with these visors. Like, our makeup artists and hair, I like had to have these suits on. It was the weirdest experience ever. But it was fun, but it's amazing how they've done it. Like, you would never know that we've been superimposed in the video, so it's very cool.
Yeah, clever. Technology for you. It must have been, obviously, a weird time, because I know what it's like coming from the whole girl band thing. You get used to spending so much time with one another. This must be the longest you've ever spent apart, right?
Yeah, it's horrible. We're like family now, so, yeah, to not be with them for this long has been horrible, but I have seen them, and it was amazing because they're like my sisters. Yeah. But do you know what? In the same aspect, it was quite nice to like have our own space and time, because we never ever get time to just chill and like just do nothing. So that was quite nice.
It must have been a strange time as well, and like you said, in many ways positive, because you know I know what that show's like. If you succeed off the back of it, you're in, and you're in 24 hours. 7 days a week.
That's it.
And it's album tour, right? And that's what you want, even though you sort of that can be careful what you wish for.
That's what you dream of.
So I imagine this is the first time since then you've probably had to just be yourself, to be on your own.
To decide what you're going to do with your day by yourself.
Yeah, it's so weird. I mean, I'm not going to lie to you guys. I feel like I've lived my best life. All I've done is eat and watch Netflix and then lay in the garden when the sun's been nice. So I've been living the dream life.
They're like, girls, we don't really need to go on tour just yet when this lifts.
You know this new song? Can it wait? Having a lovely time in the sunshine. This must be quite a surreal chat for the pair of you, because it's 10 years, that's right, isn't it?
That's mad.
You girls won the X Factor.
That just terrifies me.
Does it feel like it's been 10 years for you?
Where has that gone?
Yeah, look at that.
Look at my hair.
Yeah, your hair's changed.
I know, that lockdown hair has come right back in. Do you remember much about that, Jesy? Like, can you remember, is it just flashes for you, or can you remember it vividly?
No, I remember it all very vividly, but for me, it doesn't feel like 10 years. It feels like it's been half of that, and it's just flown by, and I literally do feel like I've had the best time ever, and mainly because I've been with my best friends.
And do you know what's really interesting? What I love, obviously, the X Factor is the show that launched so many careers. And what's nice now is you and the girls are having your own bash it with your own talent show, which I cannot wait to see this. So tell us a little bit about it, Jesy. It's all based around bands, is that right?
So it's called The Search, and we are looking for the next big band. It's so exciting because I feel like it's very current, and I feel like nothing's been done like this before. So there's like all different categories. There's an R&B rap group, there's a girl dance group, there's a girl vocal group, a boy band. There's all different categories, and we're basically looking for the next big band to join us on tour next year.
And how have you approached being a judge or a mentor, or however you want to call it? Because you understand more than anyone both being on the show and how your life's been after the show, that duty of care of looking after these kids,
important.
and their mental health, and these babies that come into the industry, it's so important that they're well looked after. And I guess you probably understand that more than both of you understand that more than anyone else.
Yeah, 100%. That was so important for us. And do you know what? I think you can see that when you watch the show. And I think you can see that, like, the contestants feel really comfortable with us, even when they're auditioning for us. Like, some of them haven't ever sung in front of anyone before, but I feel like instantly being in front of us, they're like a lot more relaxed because they know we've been in their position and we know exactly how they feel. And I feel like we can understand their feelings a bit more, because even when they're coming in and they might be a bit nervous and it affects their vocals, we know that firsthand. So we're not quick to just be like, no, you're not good enough, and not put them through.
Well, it must take you back to that 10 years ago in a split second, mustn't it?
Yeah, we kept having little moments on set where we were like, as if this is happening, like as if this is our show. I'm just so excited for everyone to see it, because it's so much fun, and I think it's what's needed in a time like now.
Jesy, out of the girls, who's the toughest judge in terms of what they're looking for? And I don't mean like being nasty or any of that nonsense. I just mean who's there whose standards are the highest in terms of if people aren't cutting it in an audition.
Do you know what? I think we all play that role, but I'd probably say me and Pez.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You know what you're looking for.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I can't imagine you being tough at all.
I know.
I find that hard to believe. Look at that smile.
I think I'm just quite honest. I'm very honest on it.
Just to touch on the documentary that won the NTA, Jesy.
So brilliant.
Yeah, you must have been
brilliant.
sort of blown away by the response and the impact that's had and how it's resonated.
Yeah, honestly, I never imagined that it would ever get that response. And I just did it because I wanted people to just be more aware of what online trolling can do to people's mental health. And then it's just had the most amazing response. And it's weird because, like, people stop me in the street. It's about my documentary, and I get a lot of parents and teachers telling me how they've made it like part of their curriculum. It has to be played in the classrooms, which is just incredible. So yeah, it's been amazing.
Yeah.
So brilliant, honestly.
Listen,
Jesy.
if you get together for a 10-year anniversary dinner, I can come out and be your waiter, and I'll leave a big pregnant pause between the starter and the main course. I'm like, you're on trays.
Yay! That's a good idea. I like that a lot. Well, listen, lovely to talk to you, Jesy. Good luck with everything, and your brand new single, Holiday, which is such a tune, is out now.
Thank you.
Nice to see you.
Bye, Jesy.
Take care.
Bye.